guys, this is Shrinking Kathy here with my 28-week post-op RNY update. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you have been here before. I just want to take this chance to say thank you very much for your support. It means the world to me. Your comments, just I find this YouTube group unbelievable. How supportive everyone is, and I love watching your journeys too. So, 28 weeks post-op. I had RNY surgery at St. Joe's in Toronto, Ontario, Canada with Dr. David Lindsay. And that was February the 1st of this year, which is 2017. And I realize I never say that, so if people ever watch these like a year or two from now, they're never going to know what I mean by this year. So I need to start saying 2017. 3 weeks prior to that, I had OptiFast. I started the OptiFast diet, which is a liquid protein diet. And that's where I start counting. So the day I started OptiFast was January the 11th of 2017. And on that day, I weighed 304 pounds. So, this morning, and now I have to look at my notes, excuse me. So this morning I got on the scale and I was 194.6 pounds, which is a 3.8 pound loss, you guys. 3.8. That's my best loss in a long time. So I was just thrilled to see that because it's been slow going recently. I didn't hit a stall, but almost. I had 1 week where I only lost 0.6 pounds. So 3.8 is almost 4 pounds, and that is my absolute best loss in like over a month. So I was just so thrilled this morning. So my total weight loss is 109.4 pounds now. So let me just double check. Yeah, 109.4 pounds. And my BMI is 33.4. And when I started, it was 52.2. So that's just incredible. I'm just really pleased about that. So, yeah, very happy. Now, what I did to break the stall, although it wasn't quite a stall, but it was quite a slowdown, I increased my calories, you guys. I increased my carbs and my protein. So I normally eat between 5 and 550 calories a day. And I'm almost 7 months out. On the 1st of September, it will be 7 months surgery anniversary. So I'm about 6.5 months out now. And I don't think that's high enough maybe for 6.5 months out, because I do find I was getting hungry and I was feeling headachy and kind of weak and tired. So that's one reason why I increased everything. And the other reason was I broke out in a rash. It was horrible. It was on my neck, on my chest, on my breast, my arms, all down my sides, my back, and on the underside of my legs. So it lasted about a week, and before I finally got in to see my doctor, and I didn't know what it was until then. But the doctor says it's an allergic reaction, and he gave me a cortisone cream by prescription, which is supposed to be stronger than the ones you can buy over the counter. And he said it should clear up anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks, which, oh my goodness, is so itchy. It keeps me up at night. But in the meantime, before I saw the doctor, someone on my Obesity Health group. Obesity Health. I can't remember if it's Obesity Health or Obesity Health, but it's an online support group that I go on. And someone said it's probably a keto rash. So I never heard of a keto rash, so I Googled it. And apparently some people who have allergies get a keto rash because when you're on keto, which I guess I was in because my carbs were super low, like under 30 grams every day. So apparently some people get this keto rash because when you burn ketones, you break down fat. Your body is breaking down its own fat for energy, and that releases histamine. And if you have allergies, histamines are a bad thing because it causes an allergic reaction. Now, I've been taking 2 antihistamines a day for years. It's just Reactin that I take now because it was the same as my prescription one, but a little bit cheaper. So, and 2 of them equal one of my prescription drug. So I guess that makes sense, but I can't say for sure if that's what it was or what it is because it's still here. But the only way to get rid of it if it is a keto rash is to up your carbs. So I did up my carbs and I upped my protein too. So from the 7 days, for 2 days I did still just have 550 a day. But that was just the last 2 days. So before that, I upped it by 100, almost by about 90. I was getting 640 calories a day for 2 days, and then the third day I was able to go to 700. Then the fourth day I went back down to around 600. I couldn't eat more that day, and then the fifth day I was able to eat up to almost 800 calories, which freaked me out because that's the most I've eaten since I've had this surgery. So it really scared me because eating carbs does increase your appetite. Although I had fun eating carbs. And I mostly ate them in the form of fruits and vegetables, although I did have a Maria cookie. It was really good too. I almost had toast, but I decided against it. So anyway, hitting that high scared me, so for the next 2 days I went really low, back down to between 5 and 550 again. Yesterday I only had 13 carbs. Hello, little bird. The little bird just flew by. And but the rash came back. The rash was getting a little bit better, and then it came back. Now the cream the doctor gave me it works for about an hour. It does relieve the itching, but only for about an hour. And it's worse at night for some reason. I wake up in the night just itchier than you would. So itchy. So today I had an Epsom salt bath, and I soaked in the tub for an hour with the Epsom salts, and that really helped. I had like little red dots all over me, and they were bright red, and they went down to a light pink, and the itching went way down. So I think every day I'm gonna have an Epsom salt bath because it really did help. So I don't know, you guys, how many calories do you eat, and how far out are you? And when you were at around 6.5 to 7 months out, how many calories a day did you eat, and how much protein, and how many carbs? That would really help. So, but the headaches went away when I increased my calories, and I didn't feel as tired. So that was good. I don't know. So the wind is pushing my hair in my face, and it's getting stuck in my lip gloss, and I hate that. So that's why I keep touching my face to get the hair out. So anyway, in other news, my truck that you can see over there, the green truck, it kicked the bucket. My dad thinks it's the transmission. This is the third time it's broken down since spring. It's a 2000, so it's probably time to get a new vehicle. However, I'm waiting to see my mechanic. I'm really hoping and praying it's just something little that he can fix that won't cost more than $100, $200, maybe $300. I'm willing to pay that. I'm really not willing to put much more than that into my old truck because I've already put some money into the truck. It's just I really hate the thought of buying a new vehicle because I can't get a new one. I can't even get a really newer old one. I have to get like an old one. I have to get something that costs between around $5,000 to $7,000 because I really don't have a lot of money put away, and I don't want to use all of my money on a vehicle, and I'd rather not use any of it right now. So I'm really praying that will last me at least another year, because I've been thinking when I reach goal and when I stay there for a while, I was thinking I always had a dream of going overseas to teach. I am a teacher. I'm a certified teacher. I think what I would like to do is Prague has this course for ESL, for teaching ESL. I think it's a 6 or 8 week course. It's not that expensive. I think I'd like to take that, and then they help you find a job teaching English in Prague or in any other country, Germany or anywhere really in the whole world. I'm older though, so some countries would be out. I think China would be out for me because I'm 53, and I think 55 is their cutoff for mandatory retirement. But there's still, like, I could go to Mexico, I could go to Panama, I could go really anywhere, and that's kind of been a dream of mine for a long time. So I would like to do that, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It's just something I'm thinking about, I'm dreaming about. And I don't want to go buy a new used vehicle and then have it sit in my driveway or my dad's driveway for a year or two while I go away. What I was thinking was I'd like to try a country for a year and then try a different country for a year, but come back in between. And I think sometimes you can just get short-term jobs that are not the whole year. So that if I could just go away for 6 months and then come back for 6 months and then go away for 6 months, that would be kind of cool. I don't know. I'd have to look into it more. But so that's one of the reasons why I don't want to get another car right away. If this would last me another year or two, that'd be perfect. So cross your fingers for me that this poor old bucket will last another year or two. Plus, it's the perfect size. It's a Chevy Blazer, and I can fit my bird cage in the back. So if I go to camp, I can bring Smokey with me. She has a travel cage, but it's quite big. It's her old cage. So, but she likes to go out and about. So if I were to get a car, it would have to have a roof rack that I could strap the bird cage to, not with the bird in it. The bird goes in a little travel cage in the vehicle with me, of course. But it's a huge, huge cage, and it doesn't fit in the back of cars. So you guys, yesterday I was gonna go for a bike ride. I was all set. I was all dressed, ready to go, and I got a text from an old friend that I haven't seen for 30 years. And actually, she's the little sister of an old friend that I haven't seen in ages. But she was in town, and she wanted to meet up with me. So I thought, sure, that'd be great. So I met her. I met her husband, her children. I haven't seen this girl since I think she was in 8th grade the last time I saw her. Maybe 6th grade. It's been a long time. So I wasn't prepared. She was like way taller than me. And she was like a little tiny girl last time I saw her. So, and her kids are beautiful. Her husband was very nice. It was really nice to catch up. I haven't been swimming because of the rash, because until I saw my doctor the other day, I didn't know if it was contagious or not. And as it turned out, it's not. But I didn't know, so I didn't want to take the chance. So I've just been going for walks, not long walks either. Today I'm either going to go for a bike ride or a walk. I haven't decided. When the wind lies down, it's perfect for a bike ride, but when the wind comes up, it gets really heavy wind sometimes, I guess, so it's really hard to ride on days like that. So, and I haven't gone for a walk along the beaver pond for a long time, so I might go there. I'm really not sure. But, I'll do something. But probably I won't, geez, it's going to have to be a bike ride or a walk in the neighborhood. I completely forgot that my truck's not working. Or I can ride my bike to the beaver pond. That's something I can do. So, oh, I hate not having a car. So anyway, you guys, the other thing is I put a hole in my capris that I usually wear. I have them in 2 colors, navy blue and black. So I put a hole in the black ones. So I had to go and get another pair. So I borrowed my dad's truck for my doctor's appointment the other day. So I had to go pick up my prescription after at the Walmart. So I picked up some more capris while I was there, and I fit into a size medium. So now they're tight. Like, they're not too tight, but they're tight. They work like, what is that called? Shapewear on my stomach. But it's nice. I like that they suck in my stomach. But they're not too tight on the legs or anything. And I always wear tops that go down past my bum and my stomach. So that's not a problem when I wear capris. So, I hear a bird whistling. So, yeah, I was really happy. Medium. That's awesome. So last week I fit into a 14. And this week a medium. So in the same pants, I'm now in a medium, large, and extra large. But the extra large are big enough that I'm basically just wearing them as pajama bottoms. And I have a pair of shorts that are an extra large with the tag still on them. And I tried them on yesterday because it was so hot. And they're too big. They're about maybe 3 or 4 inches extra on the waist. And I lost the receipt because I bought them a while ago, maybe a month ago or more. So I'm going to return them, and not return them, but just see if I could exchange them for another size because the tags are still on them. So I'm hoping that will be good enough. And the other bad thing, do you remember the top I wore last week? The black top with all the pretty embroidery? The embroidery came loose on the bottom. It just unraveled, and the cloth ripped where it unraveled. So I have to try to find the receipt and return that too. So I'm hoping they'll let me exchange it or return it because I only had it on for 2 hours, and it just totally unraveled on me, and I didn't even touch the string. It just did it on its own. I was supposed to have my 6-month appointments, and I didn't get called from the Sudbury treatment center. So even though I had surgery in Toronto, it all went through Sudbury. So all my appointments post-op are through Sudbury, except for the 1-year post-op. I need to go back to Toronto. So anyway, they haven't called me at all. They haven't set up the blood work for my 6-month post-op. So I called them twice. They didn't call me back. So I finally got through today. And they apologized and said their schedule's crazy. They're really far behind. So they scheduled me the meetings. I can do them on my computer. 3 of them. I can meet with the social worker, the dietitian, and someone else. I can't remember who. At home on the computer. But to meet with the nurse, I have to go to the group health center and use telehealth there. And that will all be September 22nd was one. I think September 27th was one. So yeah, and my 6-month anniversary was August the 1st, so they're really behind. So, and they haven't called in the blood work yet, so, but that's fine. I hate getting blood work. So whenever they call it in, as long as it's before I talk with everybody, like, well, especially the nurse. And I haven't gotten scheduled for the nurse yet, so. So you guys, now for sure I will let you go. I'm sorry for babbling. If you stayed with me till the end, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Whatever you're doing, have fun. All right, take care. Bye.